Hi, and welcome to the Angel Advisory for the week of October 18th to the 24th. This week is the 43rd week of 2015, which adds up to a 7 if we take it down to a single digit. And a 7 week is all about keep going in that outcomes that are better than any of our expectations, and it's just about going with the flow, that divine magic of the universe is at work within our lives and creating something better than we could ever imagine. So the song that sort of has been floating into me for the last 3 days, because this is Tuesday, not Sunday, I'm a little behind on getting this up to you, is Shut Up and Dance With Me. And so this morning I said, okay, why does this song keep coming to me? And what was given to me is that the universe wants us to dance with it this week. It just wants us to dance, to feel its rhythm, which is our unique rhythm of our life, and to feel its beat, and to just trust that wherever it is leading us, that is the right thing. We can just be more than we could ever imagine and better than we can imagine. When we get our minds going and we try and stop the flow or think that it should go left when it's going right, and we put up all these barricades and that, we get in the way. And the universe cannot lead us in the dance that it wants to. So this week we are being asked to just sort of be a little quieter, not put our 2 cents worth in so quickly or so much, and to just allow the universe to lead us in this marvelous dance and see where it takes us. Because everything happens for a reason, and we don't always know what that reason is. But if we can just go with the flow and keep putting one foot in front of the other and see where it's leading us, often those are the best times in our life. They're the best moments, and it's like, wow, I never thought this could happen, or I didn't see this coming. And that is what we're being asked to do this week. It also, a little thing I want to give you, a lot of people are sort of struggling right now with different things. So it could be a health issue. It could be a relationship issue with either a family, friend, or peer. And it could be a work-related issue. It could be that you're looking for a job. Just like there's so many things that are going on. And people, as is normal, because we are humans, we get sucked into this. And what ends up happening is we're already stressed because of the situation. And our mind takes it and keeps going over and over and over and over it in our minds. And it creates a bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. We have whole scenarios that play out in our minds because our minds are just fantastic instruments that we use. And when this happens, all that it does is it brings more stress and more chaos into our lives, and it just brings more grief to us. And if we can stop that mind chatter for a little while, we get a break, and our bodies get to rest, and our mind gets to rest, and then it pulls us away from that. And often if we can do that, a solution will come, because we are listening to the universe and where it is taking us in the dance of life. So to do this, personally, what I started doing was and it doesn't happen often, but when it does, and I'm thinking and thinking and thinking about something, and I'm really getting overly stressed about it, even if I know it's beyond my control, I still stress about it. That's just human nature. That's how we all work. And what I do is I start saying a poem or a children's nursery rhyme or singing a nursery song or whatever in my head. And that stops it, because when you focus on something else and you're concentrating on saying a poem or singing a song, you have no time for your mind to think about the problem that it's thinking about. So even if it's just as simple as Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, then it takes your mind away for a while. So give it a try next time you are going over and over something in your head. Today we're going to draw some cards from Daily Guidance from the Angels, from your angels. And that by Doreen Virtue and everything. So I'm just going to see if I can get some cards coming out and see what our message is for this week. Okay, 2 cards came out. So the first card is new partnerships. This is always an exciting card because it doesn't always mean our romantic partnerships or our life partnerships. It could just be any kind of a partnership that's coming into our life. It could be a new career. It just could be anything. And we are then put on notice to watch as we're dancing with the beat of the universe this week and see what they are bringing to us, what the universe is bringing to us in terms of new people, new relationships, new ideas. So a chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send your way, or we send into your life. You will recognize them by the sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. So this is a really good thing. We have new people coming into our life this week, and it's just about us being open and hearing what their story is, because often when we meet new people, it's never by coincidence, and sometimes their story has a part of it that has like advice or help on how they've dealt with something that we're actually going through now, and it's always a good thing. Second card that came out is Steady Progress. I love the picture on this card, and that is 3 little angels just marching along in a little path. And Steady Progress just tells us that just keep going. It's like even a small step is better than no step. So as long as there is like little tiny increments that you are moving forward, you are making steady progress. It is not about, stopping and going, oh, you know what, I can't do this, and just that's it, I'm not doing anything. Steady progress. And the best way that I can describe this is I met a person recently, and to meet them and that you would never know that their life has been nothing but stellar and outstanding and everything. And they just were like an exemplary person of the community, very strong, very noticed, very known, and that a lot of supporters and everything, does a lot of really good stuff within the community. And found out that 11 years ago, this person lived on the street and was an addict, and actually at that point 11 years ago decided he was changing his life and came up, and you would never know. So there is steady progress in the work. It probably was a long road. It probably looked like a lot of days that, he wasn't getting anywhere. But in 11 years, the growth and the transformation, just outstanding. So that's what steady progress is about. It's about taking those small steps. Even when you think that you're not going very far, you actually are. And in a year or 2 years or 11 years, and you look back and you see how far you've come, that is steady progress. Every day we are making a steady progress towards a growth and an understanding of ourselves. So following the universe is a great thing. So this is about, we acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. So keep up the good work, everybody. Steady progress, and you will be rewarded. This one was flying up a little bit, so we're going to look at it. It's fresh air. And so fresh air just said this, asking us, get out and dance, get out there, and even if you're like us and you're having a drizzle week, and that get out in the air and just breathe deep lungfuls of breath and fresh air into your lungs, and that take a nature walk, bond with the earth and feel the trees and see what you can see, what animals can entertain you for 5 minutes, a half an hour. Just sit and observe and watch them. And that nature is right now showing us here in Canada anyways, it's spectacular colors through the changing of the leaves and the blowing of them off, and the landscape is changing as we transition into winter. So it's a free show, everybody. Get out there and enjoy it. So your body needs refreshment from oxygenated air generated by grass, trees, plants, and flowers. Spend time outside today as near to Mother Nature's cradle as possible. Open your curtains and windows to refresh your home as well. So, and I think we'll do one more card and we'll see what's coming up for us. One more, if it so desires. If the universe is dancing in our flow right now. This one's sticking out. Let's take that. Have confidence. This is the key. You can dance with the universe this week, everybody. Just shh and dance. Dance with the universe. Go with its flow. It's spectacular. You will just end up with way more than you thought possible. So, everybody, have a wonderful week. And that namaste to each and every one of you. Thank you for blessing me with being able to bring these messages to you. I really enjoy them. And I wish each and every one of you a fantastic week, and get out there and dance with the universe. because I see great things coming for all of us as we round off 2015 and start heading into 2016. Have a great week, everyone.